just to put a fine point on this, so everyone understands, with two Jets fans talking about this, I think this is a very reasonable conversation that we're having. I would like points for that.
Do you want the pom-poms for the next segment?
I am not a 54-year-old cheerleader. I am not. I'm not putting on any gear.
I don't know how
I thought this was a very reasoned, measured conversation, because the bottom line is this. And I'm sure I sit here and I think to myself, what are like Chiefs players or coaches or Bills players or coaches thinking when they see folks like us talking like this? Or maybe so, and it's totally understandable if they would, because they have a team that has been there and done it. They've got their quarterbacks. They've tinkered. Okay, they've tweaked. Okay, the Bills did some tweaks, and I don't even know what the Chiefs do. They run it back. They just get better by just taking all those rookies last year and now having them have a ring on their finger and more experience with Mahomes and Kelsey and Reed. I totally get it. But just to put a fine point on it, and you chime in if you will, we have been kicked in the nards so many times. And the hope we would enter a season with always had reasonable, beyond reasonable senses of doubt. This year is a totally different ball of wax. There are doubts, but there is no doubt this is the best Jets team and chance to go deep into the playoffs. If not, finally, you and I cover a Super Bowl, Dan.
Don't say it.
And seeing in green the four-letter word. It starts with a J.
Oh.
On the turf.
Put the hyphens in there too. Just get the
exactly
crowd
right.
up.
So this is we are not pie in the sky, head in the clouds, in the sand. This is real. This is real, and we are allowed to do what we're doing right now.
Well, I mean, the Brockmans of the world get to go to the Super Bowl 9 times in 20 years. Or
exactly.
Whatever. So just one. Just one.
I know that, and I
don't need more than that.
And the smugness. The smugness is
it's earned.
It's not appreciated, as earned as it may be.
We're meeting on the yacht later.
Because again, like, you want to talk hope. We're not sitting here hoping for Malik Cunningham to give us some reps. Okay? We're not hoping. We're not hoping. We're not hoping. We're not hoping. So if there's more of a heavy lift of hope in this room,
heavy lift of hope,
it's for that guy, not us.
Right.
Heavy lift.
Not us.
I think what's a little mind-bending for Jets fan is the logic checks out.
Yes, it does.
Logic
boxes are getting checked.
Yeah.
The Cowboy fan behind you is not saying a word because he knows week 2 will be a possible issue because somebody who has solved that Dallas Rubik's Cube many, 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 many times is coming wearing green this time.
I want to argue this point, but I already chalked up that L on my prediction, so I can't go back.
What's the L on your prediction?
I said that I gave you guys the W against us. I already said that we're going to lose to you, and now I can't take it back. Otherwise, I would have something to say.
Your finger's on the chess piece all the way up until the beginning of the season.
I also just think for you guys, there's no Vernon Golstons, Kyle Brady's, Christian Hackenbergs, D. Milliners, Blair Thomases on this team. Okay,
you left out Kajana Carter.
I didn't want to. He wasn't a Jet.
Oh,
he was a Bengal.
I know.
Could have been one. Would have been a good.
But I'm
fit.
just saying, there's actual, real, solid, very good, high quality draft picks who are turning into stars on your team. So that you're kind of out of excuses. Like, the hype is real.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.